I, along with many of my top colleagues, lament the fact that we never have time just to go out and shoot projects that are solely based on our own inspiration. I think in recent years, I've traveled endlessly around the world, teaching workshops, working on books, giving lectures. I love it all, but freedom, it's not. And on a recent trip to the eastern side of the Sierras, I visited the old mining town of Bodie. And more recently, I also visited a small, semi-abandoned town in north central Oregon. I had a ball. The Sierras and the Cascade Ranges offer great vistas, grand landscapes, as does the nearby Oregon coast and Columbia Gorge. Great landscapes. Not a real challenge, honestly, to find and photograph stunning scenery. But it was in those abandoned towns of Bodie and north central Oregon where I started exploring the intimate landscapes. And the personal challenge is to look at something and translate it into an abstract, to find the photos, the compositions that are not overtly obvious at first glance. That's the challenge. That's actually the inspiration. In these old buildings, to find them, to photograph them, to abstract them is a pure joy. It's like mental therapy for me. There was this old weathered door that I discovered, and it was an amazing study of line, of pattern, the way the ancient white paint cracked into these beautiful abstraction series is amazing to me. Nearby, there was an old turquoise pot that had rusted, and there was orange paint painted over the blue. And it just becomes a beautiful American abstract expressionist paintings. And likewise, there was a piano sitting on a porch. And the piano in its entirety was kind of interesting, but once you start to zoom in and get close, all sorts of patterns and lines and textures came forth. I love pointing these things out through my photographs, and I know many of my colleagues do the same. It's finding a subject, zeroing in on it, making them important, and showing people what they walk by every day to go to those grand vistas. That's the joy of being an artist, a communicator, a photographer.